Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 169 of of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. It's been quite a long time. I think the only other game that I did was more than 169 episodes was Tales of Symphonia, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Neo 1 I think was more. I think it was like 188 episodes, something like that, I don't know. Alright, let's clear out this caravan and move on. We are getting close, and I actually thought that episode 180, like somewhere around 180 would be the end, but I don't know, depending on how quickly I can do the remaining things, it might be longer than that, which kind of sucks, but oh well, that's how it goes. I will do everything I possibly can as quickly as I possibly can. So we didn't end up clearing out this caravan last time. I could have if I had done the fight with the Knights Cavalry better, but unfortunately I did not. So we're going to rectify that by doing the rest of this now. Beautiful. Ah, just barely missed that other attack. Good. Let me try. I think I already tried this, but I'm going to try again. Wow. And... Alright. Kill this one. Oh, nice. Yeah, I still don't understand how that works. Ooh, okay. I was like, you know what? I have an opportunity to try going for a second swing here to see if it performs the critical or if it gives me the second swing, and I was surprised that it actually gave me the critical. Yes! Oh, that was amazing. I was like, I know what's going to happen here. I'm either going to dodge this swing or I'm going to jump over it, and unfortunately I dodged it. Alright, and the second, I believe, final caravan in the game provides you, not that there's many, with the flowing curved sword. Let's have a quick look at that one. It is there. Legends speak of a master of the sword garbed in blue, and his curved blade that was patterned after flowing water. Strong attack unleashes a series of strikes akin to a dance, offering a glimpse into the legend. Cool. Oh wow, and you can hold it. Interesting. That is awesome. Really, really cool moveset there. Alright, next thing. We need to go to down here. I think it's this. We're looking for a specific area. We're gonna find some ancestral spirit followers, and we have to kind of be careful because they can actually pose a problem. Let's defeat one teardrop scarab just to get that back. Alright, so be careful. There's two of them here. There's one here and one over there. If she uses that ancestral infant's head, I think it was. Ooh, shaman furs. And this guy can obviously hit the crap out of you with that great horn winged scepter thingy. Alright, and doing that will allow us to collect the stalwart horn charm +1. What else is around here? Oh god, run. Run. Okay, let me just see. So it was... they're also guarding... Did I miss? There should be something else around here. Where is it though? Hang on, I'll just have a quick peek. Because I wrote down that they're guarding the Stalwart Horn Charm +1 and a Golden Rune 13, but I do not see the Golden Rune 13. Unless I picked it up very quickly already, but I don't think I did. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We're never going to use it anyway. Here? What's this? Smithing Stone 7. Okay, well that's good. Okay, I'm not sure why I couldn't find the Golden Rune 13. Maybe it's on the other side. You know what? Let me check. I want to know. Very strange. Like, it would be... Hang on. Okay. I found it. Okay, next thing that we want to do, be very careful here, So these are the yellow Annex ruins, but we're gonna skip them for a sec because we're gonna go to, I believe, the final cave in the game, which is the yellow Annex tunnel. Fortunately, this cave is not too long, and it's not too bad either, which is good. I think this is one of the only caves where you can jump down, but I don't think there's a reason to. I will just to show it off, but so you can jump. Damn it. When I did that on practice, I think I rolled and it worked. And then I looked at it again like just now and I was like, I don't know, I think like you can probably make that with just a regular jump, and you can't. And now I'm going to be all the way over here, so I will meet you there again. Be right back. Okay, I got back here. Let's get my runes. Let's try and roll this time. Okay, good. That was terrible, but go to this one. Go to that one. Yeah, this is the only one for some reason doesn't have a secret item on it. Unless it does, then I've missed it, but I don't think so. Okay, but as I said, fortunately this particular cave is alright. Not too long and it's not too bad. Alright, let's start going through it. It's fairly linear as well. There's only like one sort of offshoot place, but we'll explore that when we get there. Let's leave that area. Yeah, so there's a door here, but it does not open from this side. So you are forced to go down here and just be careful when you're jumping off. Land there, land there. And we finally have an enemy. So your weapon will bounce off of them, but because of the fire effect, it actually causes them to flinch long enough for you to get a second attack in. So you may as well just keep this. Freezing grease times 3. Should have probably leveled. Actually, I don't think I can. I can now, but that's okay. Don't think I could before. Of course you can. Well, I couldn't before. No, 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 no. Okay. Dr. Sayers, that's what it was. I was like, what am I know I'm referencing The Simpsons, but I couldn't remember specifically which part. Okay, so defeat this guy. And then, oh, he gave us smithing stone 7 and 8. Awesome. I'm going to defeat this guy as well. In order to continue, we have to go over there. But if we actually jump down here, we can get a few goodies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so lucky I got that on the backswing. I was hoping that that's what would happen, and it did. A rune arc. We've also got our old friend, an Alabaster Lord. It might be worthwhile to use the Bloodhound's Fang for him, but the Magma Guillotine from this weapon works pretty well, as you can see. Alabaster Lord Sword, I've got another one, interesting. Smithing Stone 8, another Smithing Stone 8. This is useful for me. I need to finish off upgrading. There's an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. You can break that, but unfortunately there's nothing behind it. That might be the very first Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone that's just located in a cave. There's also this one, Smithing Stone 8. I think that's it. Yeah, looks good to me. Climb back up. And we can continue. Yeah, so this particular one has a lot of those Smithing Stone 8s. What are we up to? 4. Okay, good. Up. Just keep an eye out for the ones that you can't really... Now this guy is... Okay, cool. He has that like fire pot thing on the back of his... Oh, in his bag, but I don't think you can explode it, which is good. There's a Somber. I didn't finish saying what I was going to say in the... I think it was in the previous episode. So, getting those like Black Flame Protection and those 2 other spells, technically there's a way you can get them from Gideon specifically, but it requires you to do what I'm doing first, which is heading towards the mysterious secret hidden Hallow Tree. You need to... I think you need to reach it, or you need to complete it. There's like 2, like reaching it gives you something and completing it gives you something else. I can't quite remember what it was, but yeah, I decided not to do it because I was just like, I don't know, I really wanted to do Crumbling from Missoula. I wanted it to turn out well. It turned out okay, and and I was just like, yeah, that's what I want to do. So I didn't do it. If you've, you know, maybe you're watching and then playing later or something like that, if you want to, you can kind of do what I'm doing before doing Malekith at the Crumbling from Azula, so you can see that. But yeah, I decided to not go with that. Let's get this guy. Good, good. Oh wow. Okay, Magma Scale Sword works just as well against this guy as the Bloodhound's Fang does. Heroes, Rune 5. Smithing Stone 8. There's another one over here as well. Ooh, a Somber 9. Very good. And a Somber 8. Anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. We're pretty much already through the dungeon, if you can believe it. I feel like they were just like, yeah, alright, let's make a dungeon. And then just, or a cave, whatever. And they just like really quickly put one together. Alright, so this door is the one that we saw at the beginning, and then we've got the end. Now, I just want to be sure. Okay, I've got all my flasks, so I may as well just do this fight. I need... hang on. So I need X-Lax Decay. Good. I'll heal up. I need Stone of Garank, which I've got, and then what's the weapon? I don't really need a weapon, right? It's just... yeah. I think that's it. Okay. And then finally, I will put Latenna on. I have not used her in a long time, but she's going to be of use today. As we take on... oh, I maybe should not have done that. Should be fine. Yeah, okay. Let's hop in here. And we're going to take on, if you can believe it, after this extremely long opening, another version of Astel, Natural Born of the Void. So remember, in order to start off, you want to dodge, I think it's 2 lasers. Looks like I only had to dodge 1 this time. So you summon Latenna, you avoid 2 of his attacks, get nice and close, let Latenna do the majority of the damage. Use X-Lax Decay if you can to get him poisoned. That couldn't have gone any better. I was like, that's probably going to hit me though. And then Stone of Garank to finish. Just wait until he appears. You should go over to Latenna in a moment. She's going to get blasted. Wow, she took almost no damage from that. Alright, and then just Stone of Garank his butt. Or his head, I should say. Just make sure you allow your stamina to refill. I'm almost surprised that I wasn't able to stagger him before he disappeared, because he's been hit quite a lot of times. Almost... oh, get away from that move. Oh god. Heal. Probably should use this as well. I got lucky there. Not gonna lie, the very first time I played this game, and even to this day, I still have not beat this guy on that first playthrough. I gave up. I couldn't beat him. Come on, come on. Fall down already. Goodbye. Yay, I did it. He takes a while. That's Foulfoot. I don't know if that counted, but if it did, great. Meteorite of Astel. Let's have a quick read of that one. Meteorite of Astel is there. One of the glintstone sorceries that manipulates gravitational forces. Summons a void that emits a hail of meteorites. Hold to continue the effect. A manifestation of the power with which Astel leveled the Eternal City. So Astel destroyed the Eternal City, I guess. I always hate finding this stupid return to entrance. Is it over there? Why would it be over there? Yeah, here. I think there's a bit of an issue with stuff loading in this room because they had to make it really, really large. So I couldn't find that as easy. Alright, we're doing fairly well here. I wanted to get to a certain point today and it looks like I might get there. One downside of this dungeon though, or cave, is that they put the grace point like down here. So you walk in, you use the elevator, and then the grace point's here, and then you have to use it to come back out. So a bit sillier then, but that's how they decided to do it. Okay, so while this is happening, I'm just gonna have a look at my guide here. I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get that, and I think that's it, yeah. Okay, cool. This episode should finish at a good point so that we can do stuff next episode. Okay, so let's climb back up here. We've got some stone digger trolls, but they are quite dangerous because they use frenzy attacks. I did try and roll, but apparently the delay on that is a lot longer than you would think. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Just don't kill me. This guy's way more powerful than he seems. Especially when he does this crap. Oh god. Yes, now get weak. I'm all over already. Just... Gotcha. Alright, there we go. Oh, he dropped an eye of yellow. That's good. Alright, so what we need to do, there's a bunch of eyes of yellow in this yellow Annex ruins, as well as a ton of rats. Very, very, very large amount of rats. Oh my god. Just like that one. It's actually quite scary, that massive rat. Maybe? I think I saw him drop an item. I was going to say it's going to be a rune arc, but unfortunately it was not. Lots of eye of yellow. Now there's this guy, and before defeating him, you don't have to, but as you can see there's a secret area here, and if you... let's see what happens. Okay, so yeah, he can destroy quite a few things in this area. And so you can allow him to destroy a portion of this construction there, and that'll allow you to get through, or you can just do what I did and use the horse to jump over it. It's up to you. There's a golden rune 13 in there. There should also be a stone sword key in the north here. I'll go get what I just passed up in a moment. I think this is one of the few locations, unless it was already destroyed, but I think this is one of the few locations where there's no secret underground passage that you have to reveal. Like, this one just exists. So yeah, a bit strange. Sorry, hit the table slightly there. Okay, and we get the Unendurable Frenzy. How can it be unendurable? Emits violent bursts of yellow flame of frenzy from eyes. Incantation originating from the maddening three fingers. Causes the yellow flame of frenzy to violently burst forth from the caster's eyes. Hold to continue channeling the flame. This incantation can be used while in motion. It is the maddening pain and unstoppable tears of those afflicted with the flame of frenzy brought into being. So yeah, I think that's probably one of the most powerful. I think I used to see that being used in PvP videos. Not that I watch too many, but every so often I would see it and I'd be like, oh wow, that's very powerful. Alright, I'm not going to bother killing any more of these stone digger trolls, they're kind of too powerful. I will, however, come over here and just double check everything. So there's a bunch of these guys that are much easier to kill. Chop, chop. And as I said, I think there's one stone sword key somewhere, so I may as well get that. Look at that. That enemy is probably surviving by like barely 10 HP. Should be here. Ah, here we go. Please don't knock me down. Oh no. I deserve that. And I got madness as well. That was so dumb. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was the most... oh, okay. I don't care. There's a stake of America here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so I gotta get my body, gotta get that key, and then we'll head north, and we're almost done. I was hoping to actually get a little bit closer to a section that I wanted to. I may still choose to do so. Okay, so we're gonna go... I'm actually gonna get my body first. Let's try this. That's much better. Okay. Golden Rune 1, and there's a Stone Sword key. Okay, and now before we finish, even though this might take a little bit of time, if you head to the north here, in just a moment I'll be forced off my horse. Cannot open the map currently. I'm gonna grab this. Smithing Stone 8. Alright, here we go. Forced off my horse. There's a rune bear over there, which is annoying, but that's okay. Just around here should spawn... Whoa. The Sanguine Noble. There he is. So we fought a similar guy before. He is quite challenging. He does a lot of bleed damage. So we want to be cautious of that. I'm gonna try and like beat him like this. So I was hoping to clip him with that, but it didn't work. He's gonna heal. That's fine. Let's let him do that again. One. That was very lucky. Please don't jump away. Yes, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. He may try and heal again, and he sucks. Yes. Yeah, I beat him. I beat him quick too. The amount of time I spent fighting that guy in practice was so long. Alright, we get the Sanguine Noble hood, which I will activate. Oh, screw you. Sanguine Noble robe and the waistcloth. Very cool pieces of gear. And finally, the last thing I want to do for this episode, because I actually forgot about this kind of... I want to go... It is here, isn't it? Hang on a sec. Yes, I want to go down here. And if you do, you'll find one of these slime things. Fortunately, they're weak to fire. And you'll also find an Albinauric. So quickly clear that out. Okay. In the next episode, we're going to take a waygate, that's right here, to, annoyingly, another big area. And we've kind of been there before, but you'll see what I mean when we get there. Alright, yeah, we'll leave things here until next time. So, I want to thank you all for watching episode 169 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.